Bless the Lord, somebody. Today is a good day to praise the Lord, for He woke us up this morning, rooted and grounded in God. Yes, if you want to go to heaven, you must be rooted and grounded. Listen. I read to you today from the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verses 5 to 8. This is what the Lord says. Cursed is the one who trusts in man, who draws strength from mere flesh, and whose heart turns away from the Lord. That person will be like a bush in the wastelands. They will not see prosperity when it comes. They will dwell in the parched places of the desert, in a salt land where no one lives. But blessed is the one who trusts in the Lord, whose confidence is in Him. They will be like a tree planted by the water that sends out its roots by the stream. It does not fear when heat comes. Its leaves are always green. It has no worries in a year of drought and never fails to bear fruit. Do you hear that? We see the image of trees flourishing and perishing when the prophet Jeremiah relates them to God's people who either trust in the Lord or ignore His ways. Those who follow God will send their roots into soil near water and will bear fruit. But those who follow their own hearts will be like a bush in the desert. The prophet Jeremiah yearns that God's people would rely on the true and living God, that they would be a tree planted by the water. Do you hear that? And today I say to you today that if you rely on the true and living God, that you would be a tree planted by the water. Do you not know? Well, if you do not know this, that the Father is the gardener. Yes, the Father is the gardener. John 15 verse 1 to verse 4 tells us, I am the true vine and my Father is the gardener. This is Jesus speaking here. And He says He cuts off every branch in me that bears no fruit, while every branch that does bear fruit, He prunes so that it will be even more fruitful. You are already clean because of the word I have spoken to you. Remain in me as I also remain in you. No branch can bear fruit by itself. It must remain in the vine. Neither can you bear fruit unless you remain in me. Do you hear that? Do you hear that? Listen. If you follow God, if you trust and have confidence in God, you will flourish. You will flourish. When you follow Him with your whole heart, you will bear fruit that will last. Thank you for listening. And this is Minister Callis James. God richly bless you. Love always. Be rooted and grounded in God.